All right, let's talk commercial real estate. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Signing a lease, getting the keys? That's kind of the old way of thinking. In today's market, that's just scratching the surface. We're going to dive into a totally new playbook here, one that sees real estate as way more than just a location. It's a critical part of your whole business strategy.
So this really boils down to one huge question. Are you just out there buying a building, or are you trying to build a business? I mean, is the goal just to get 4 walls and a roof, or is it to find a space that actually fuels your growth, helps you land amazing talent, and hits all your big picture goals? You can probably guess which way a modern approach is leaning. And that leads us right to this promise: real estate done right. Sounds simple, right? But that little phrase, it represents a massive change in how we should think about this stuff. It's not just about finding a building anymore. It's about finding a partner who delivers the whole solution, something that's been perfectly planned, designed, and executed just for you.
All right, so who's going to help you navigate this new, kind of complex world? Well, in this modern model, you need more than just a broker who can find a key and unlock a door. You need a guide, a real strategic partner who gets your business inside and out and can walk with you through every single step of the journey.
And this really shows you the difference, plain and simple. The old way, totally transactional. Find me a space, I'll sign the papers, see you later. But the modern partner, they're coming from a completely different angle. It's all about strategy. We're talking end-to-end service that goes way, way beyond just picking a spot on a map. They're there to deliver a complete solution that's built from the ground up for your success.
So, what does this new kind of partner actually look like? Well, think of it as getting the best of both worlds. You get all the power and experience of a big national firm, but with the super personal, hands-on service you'd expect from a small shop. They've got that deep local know-how in all the key areas: office, industrial, you name it. And their main goal? It's simple: to make sure you feel totally confident and in the loop through the entire process.
Okay, so where does this all start? It all kicks off with what we can call the blueprint. This is ground zero. Before a single property is even looked at, a modern partner sits down with you to figure out how to turn your biggest business goals into an actual, workable real estate strategy.
And this isn't just some random brainstorming session. It's a really methodical process. Step 1 is always about digging deep into your strategy. Like, what are you really trying to do here? Then, once that's clear, they get into planning and design, thinking about how the space itself can be a reflection of your brand, your culture. It's only after all that groundwork is done that a real plan comes together, one that makes sure your real estate is perfectly in sync with your business goals.
And listen, this isn't just a bunch of fancy talk and abstract ideas. We're talking about real, tangible benefits. This is stuff like cost advisory that actually lowers your total cost over time. It's creating workplace solutions that help you attract and keep the best people. It's designing a place where people want to be, all while keeping a close eye on managing any potential risks. All right, blueprint locked in. Now we move on to the build phase. And the key word here, the most important word, is seamless. The whole idea is to take that amazing strategy and bring it to life without a hitch, dodging all those common problems that can totally derail a big project.
So how do they do that? The secret is having one single integrated team. Think about it. Instead of you trying to juggle a dozen different contractors and vendors, you have one point of contact managing the whole shebang: the schedule, the budget, the entire construction process. It just simplifies everything and makes it crystal clear who's accountable.
So, what does seamless delivery actually mean in practice? Well, it means they're tapping into their supply chain to get you the absolute best pricing. It means you get cost certainty, so you're not hit with surprise bills later on. It's them handling all the messy logistics of moving and decommissioning, and the end result? A space that's ready for your team to hit the ground running on day one.
And look, this isn't just a nice idea on paper, it's a proven model. We're talking about a track record built on successfully managing millions of square feet of space. Office, industrial, retail, you name it. That's the kind of hardcore experience you need to actually pull off a truly seamless delivery. Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. Now let's get into the why. What's really at the core of this? What are the guiding principles that make this partnership model work so well and, more importantly, build that foundation of trust?
First up, and this is the big one, it's all about being client-centric. There's no one-size-fits-all, cookie-cutter approach here. Every single thing is tailored to your unique needs. Because, the goal isn't just one deal. The goal is to build a long-term partnership that's all about delivering real, lasting value. Next, it's about being proactive with risk. A lot of people just wait for problems to pop up and then react. But a true partner,
They're looking ahead. They're identifying and heading off potential risks right from the get-go. That kind of foresight is what protects your investment and keeps the whole project running smoothly.
And you know what ties this all together? Technology. This whole modern approach is powered by it. We're talking advanced tech for everything, from the first capital plan and cost estimate all the way to managing the project day to day. It just makes the entire process faster, more accurate, and way more efficient. And that, of course, drives much better results.
Now, a really great partner isn't just thinking about today. They're helping you get ready for tomorrow. So the final piece of this whole modern playbook is all about future-proofing your real estate, making sure your assets are ready for whatever the changing world throws at them.
And this is a really powerful shift in thinking. Your property shouldn't be some static thing that just gets old and outdated. It should be a living, breathing asset, one that's ready to adapt to whatever's next, whether that's new tech, new sustainability goals, or shifts in how we work.
So what does that actually look like? Well, it means things like having services focused on energy and sustainability, helping you get to net zero faster. It means planning for things like EV charging infrastructure. It's about weaving sustainable practices into every single part of the development process.
And really, that's the ultimate goal here. It's a vision that's so much bigger than just one building. It's about transforming static spaces into dynamic places. Places that don't just help your business succeed, but also make a positive impact on the whole community.
So let's circle all the way back to where we started, with that big question for you to think about. Now that you've seen this modern playbook, take a fresh look at your own real estate. Is it just another cost, another line item on a spreadsheet? Or is it a powerful, strategic asset that's actually helping to drive your business forward? Because honestly, the answer to that question, it could change everything.